to Supercrawl 2024. There you see it, folks. The crowd has filled in. The music is hammering away. The smells are in the air. The people are out. Mike Fortune, Val Cole. What a day it has been.
Holy
Remarkable.
cow. I need to, after we're done here, I need to get to the north stage.
Yes, you're all the way down there.
Normally, if you Google it, it's a 15-minute walk.
Yeah.
How long do you think it'll take me with this crowd?
About half hour. About half hour. You're doing the stage over here.
Yeah.
I'll be doing the main stage, so I'm going to have to leave near the end of the show. I'm going to leave the reins to you.
Yep.
But we've been having a lot of fun. We've had a lot of great guests, a lot of good food.
We've been here all day.
Whew.
And the cool thing is, I see a lot of the same faces. They're sticking around too.
They're sticking
People
around.
are sticking around to enjoy everything that is here at Supercrawl. But now, of course, the evening has hit, so the music is starting, and the crowds are getting even bigger, and the energy is crazy.
And you know why the energy's even hyped up a little bit more? Because our Tiger Cats won today over the Ottawa Red Blacks. So even better. Playoffs, baby, playoffs.
Nice.
Well,
We've been talking to so many great businesses here.
Oh, we have, Val.
And they love what Supercrawl does for them. And I believe our first guest tonight, Justin Dobbin, would agree. Justin, you're from Main Stage, Hamilton, Main Stage Rehearsal Studios. Where are you tonight in Supercrawl? And then you'll tell us where you are normally.
Well, we're way down the other end of it by basically James and Barton.
Nice.
So we got a set up there, giving out different things, free merch and
All right.
giveaways for studio time and
Nice.
Yeah, so what do you guys do there?
Well, we provide space for musicians and dancers, podcasters.
Or any type of artist that needs some space.
Yeah, you bet. So
Yeah.
So it's very affordable. It's very professional.
Is it
Yeah.
by the hour kind of thing?
Yeah, or day rates, different packages depending on what you want to do. And we have a venue where we do host different events from church to heavy metal shows to salsa dancing. The list goes on of different events that we do there. So
A little bit of everything, giving them a safe, professional space. And it sounds like you alluded to, it's affordable. And I think that's a big thing for artists. They don't have, their pockets are, they're starving artists, as they say, right?
that's the
Gotta help them out.
catchphrase, you know.
Yeah.
So we try our hardest to keep everything, keep all our rates down from our building costs, the way we build things. We make sure we're very efficient and effective so we don't have to raise our prices because,
Sure, yeah.
it all
That's really
trickles
smart.
down,
It
right?
does, it does.
I see, the bands that are performing here at Supercrawl are fantastic.
Yep,
The ones that
they're
just
really
came
good.
off the stage now, you introed
My
them.
son, the Hurricane, man, they were something
So
else.
good,
Their
but
horn section was unbelievable.
Every one of these bands has to start somewhere.
Yes.
And so once they've graduated out of Mom's garage or Mom's basement, they've got
call Justin up.
They have to rehearse. You've got to be professional and pull it all together. And a rehearsal stage is an integral part of that.
Oh, definitely. We basically created a one-stop shop for any band that, they start off from coming to our open jams as a solo musician. Then, as they meet other musicians in different, a drummer or a guitar player, then that turns into our hourlies, which then turns into our monthly rooms, which turns into doing shows in our building, right?
And when you can bring so many artists together, they start to collaborate. They start to build some relationships.
Yeah, definitely.
And magic can sometimes happen.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah. Oh, we have people that are just used to doing their acoustic thing in their bedroom. Next thing they're on stage with, I call them shreddy Krugers, so to speak, shredding, and then the drummers are going, and then they can't go back from there, right? So,
for
and
sure.
we have a multitude of different bands. Like I just watched the Wild High. They were just playing at the other stage, who frequent our building a lot too, and they're great.
You must feel so proud when you see these groups kind of grow up and take off.
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. The beauty of it, we get both ends of the spectrum. The person that's playing for the very first time to the seasoned vets that, it's like clockwork, right? So.
Yep. An event like this is your first year at Supercrawl.
Yep.
You missed the first 15. That's
right.
fine. Yeah. You're here now. What has stood out to you as a newcomer to this great festival?
I would say it's the music for one. I mean, being in the studios and stuff. There's a lot of great music going on from even the buskers just on the sides. Everyone seems to be very talented. Mm-hmm. I know personally, I know a bunch of them coming through our building. So
I'm sure you would.
I take no credit for that.
Yeah, well,
right.
No,
but and just the vendors and the amount of people and the cheerful, everyone's happy, everyone's, it's a great time,
It's a coming together, right, of our great community that we all live in and share.
Kudos. I understand congratulations are in order. You recently won an Outstanding Business Achievement Award.
Yeah, that was a good one. That was unexpected, to be honest. We weren't really, thinking we were going to win, but we won the Young Entrepreneur Award. So as a new business, that's great recognition moving forward, right? Keeps the.
So it's fun. Thank you for bringing it, because I've been sitting here the whole time. You look very familiar. Of course, I emceed.
You were there.
I was there.
I was like, who's this guy with the perfect hair? And how does it stay perfect? Right? Yeah, exactly.
It's been like that all day.
Exactly.
I'll give you my secrets later. But congratulations on that.
Yeah.
Again, being part of the Hamilton Chamber.
Yeah.
You're meeting lots of connections. And you have people like Paul Hawkins and Greg Dennett and Jose de la Cruz. All people to help you.
So helpful.
As a business.
We can't express our gratitude enough for the Chamber and everyone else involved, because honestly, without them, just the networking, the connections we have made through all of that,
big.
I highly suggest any business starting out, try and get involved, get connected with the Chamber, because it's
referral right here, folks. You heard it from Justin. Get involved with our local chamber.
You have to. Hands down, no questions.
All right. Well, Main Stage is looking ahead now. So next summer, you've been inspired by what you've seen here at Supercrawl.
Yeah.
You're planning an event of your own.
Yeah, I mean, we might do it the same weekend as Supercrawl, but we're doing a block party. And it's the same, obviously, we have a pretty spacious parking lot and stuff. And I was talking to the guys at Leaf Box that
saw them.
They're doing Grand Avenue stage. So because I was just going to build it out of some 2x4s and plywood, but seeing that setup, it's a lot easier, right? So
for sure.
Yeah, I got the wheels spinning. So I think next summer at some point we'll start doing an annual block party to try and
so fun,
because we house a lot of musicians within the city, so I don't think music will be a problem.
Right.
If you know any food trucks, send them my way, right?
Well, I tell you what, why don't you go down here with your business card?
Exactly.
And just say, hey, come next year.
Exactly. Right. So it's just now we're just beginning stages, work out the logistics and what all that would take. But I think it would be great, and I know even from us doing open jams and hosting events, that would be able to handle everything. So it should be a great time.
Do you play yourself?
No, well, not any musicians. I used to do hip hop and production and stuff like that. But my wife Kelly, she's an inspiring drummer.
Okay.
She's taking lessons.
Isn't it amazing? It's so much fun living with a drummer.
Yeah,
right?
I can imagine how fun that must be.
So
he just sends her to the rehearsal studio while he
Mike,
stays at home.
They practice on the kitchen table while you're eating dinner. Am I right?
Well, I mean, the drummers always seem to be tapping on something, it's most convenient for her because our office is in the building, so then she just walks over and has her lessons, and we've had Drumeo come and they've hooked us up too with memberships and all that, and so
you got a lot going on. Yeah. You're a busy man.
How do people get in touch with you if they want to book some studio time?
They can check our website, Facebook, Instagram. It's Main Stage Rehearsal or Main Stage Rehearsal Hamilton. We're on all the socials, or we're at 747 King Street East, and give us a call. Come on by if you want a tour. it's kind of a historic place. It used to be Robert's Restaurant way back.
Oh,
and,
boy, yeah.
And then it was a wedding banquet hall, so we get it. A lot of people, oh, I got married here.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And it's like,
hey,
yeah.
you've kept something in the community that's needed to stay here, and now you're giving back to future generations. So, Justin, hey,
Definitely.
man, thank you so much.
Oh, thank you.
We appreciate you.
It's a great time.
Continued success. We'll see you at next year's OBAAs, okay?
You betcha.
All right, my friend. Hey, more Supercrawl 2024 coming up in just a moment. We're going to pay some bills. We'll be back in a moment.
Holy cow, Danny, what's going on?
Bro, he was the king. We called ourselves the Splash Siblings.
We're back, baby, we're back.
Oh, sorry, dude. I am thick. I'm wide. You all right?
Another day, another dollar.
You're a great guy.
Yeah, Stefan is intoxicating.
People love a redemption story. But you know what people love even more? A train wreck.
When are you going to tell Steph the truth about why you're really here?
Wentworth District 3v3 basketball is here in the Hammer. Here's what I want you to do. Monday nights at 6:30, I want you to sit down in your comfortable chair, watch a little basketball with us. I miss you. I'm on vacation, but I want to see you Monday nights. Come on, join us for a little basketball hoop action.
Join in on 2 days of free family fun at the 16th Annual Telling Tales Festival. Canada's top book event for kids from tots to teens returns to Royal Botanical Gardens on September 21st and 22nd. Meet over 60 authors, illustrators, and storytellers, including illustrator Kevin Sylvester and Sharon of Sharon, Lois, and Bram. Explore Hendry Park and unleash your creativity with accessible programming that brings stories to life. Register now.
After a day out with your friends and it comes time to hit the road, you can be proud of yourself for always driving sober. No matter where you are or who you're spending time with, if you plan on driving, don't plan on drinking. We rely on our roads to bring us together. That's why it's so important to do our part to keep our communities safe. Help stop impaired driving before it happens. Every day, everywhere, because all roads lead to home. A message from Arrive Alive, Drive Sober.
We're back here, Supercrawl 2024. You might notice that our stage is a little packed. Val, take it away. Let them know who we got here.
This is Royal Castles.
Woo!
Hello.
They did an amazing show earlier today, and so now you're coming down off that high, right?
Yeah.
How do you guys feel it went?
I thought it went really well.
Yeah.
Yeah, the crowd was into it. Like, this is a great spot. It's awesome looking down towards the lake. It was a wicked.
And you must have, when you're up on the stage, you have a bit of a different view of it. You're higher, you get to see it, the sea of people. Your first time here, overall impressions from you guys. What are you thinking so far?
Give it to Kitty.
Well, I'm the drummer, so I got to be on the riser. So to see the crowd from afar was so beautiful, and I got to see the sunset and the beautiful city of Hamilton, and just Crowds of people. It was just so wonderful. It's really
You're having fun. You'll
lovely
be
to
back
here.
then, hopefully, next year.
We hope so.
Oh, I hope so. You guys are going on tour now, right?
Yeah, we got a bunch of shows in the fall.
Nice. Where are you going? Back in Hamilton when?
Yeah.
When can we
Mills
see you?
Hardware.
Okay.
December. Yeah, we can look it up.
I think.
Something like that.
We'll let the birthday boy back here
Mike
look
Brooks,
it up.
everybody.
Another Mike.
How the
So-
heck did I end up being the
So,
responsible
Mike,
guy
happy
who's-
birthday while he's looking at dates here. Folks, while Mike's looking up there, how did you guys come to be? How did you get together and get your energies together and form this band?
Kat, you start.
Well, Jordan and I used to play in another band, and then we started off as a two-piece with Royal Castles. AJ joined. He produced our album. Joined as the bass player, and then we were a three-piece for a long time, and now we've got Mike Brooks on guitar, and we've been in this configuration for about a year now and loving it.
Okay, the term I've heard used to describe your music is garage rock. Is that right? What does that mean?
I think we're just trying to harken back to the 90s in some sort of small, indirect way. Yeah.
So, as growing up, who are some of your inspirations then when it comes to music? Why don't we start with you, my friend?
I gotta go Beatles.
Beatles?
Oh, yeah.
What we got over here, Mike?
It's all over the map. Dad's vinyl collection, a lot of Neil Young, a lot of Beatles, a lot of Simon and Garfunkel, which
Right.
doesn't necessarily apply to this band, I think, at first listen, but if you listen a little more closely, the harmonies are all there.
Okay,
Yes.
And
cool.
the classic rock guitarisms and whatnot.
I love it. What about further down the line here? Inspirations?
I'd say the band, the Pixies, and Talking Heads.
And undoubtedly Weezer. We love Weezer. We covered one of their tunes tonight, and we love those guys.
And you know what? It happens to be our producer in the mobile, his favorite band.
Oh yeah.
One of them. Yeah. So,
see
there
you.
you go. So
That one was for you.
there he is. He's looking at us.
That was for you.
Who
That
does
was
the
for you,
writing?
B.
Who's the writer among you?
Everyone.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Very collaborative?
Very collaborative. We workshop everything. One of us will bring maybe a core concept, but then we'll all workshop it together. And
So what do you
develop it.
do when one person likes an idea and the four others of you hate it, or three others of you?
Doesn't happen to
Yeah, it doesn't
Happen.
happen.
Yeah, we're very on the same page.
Yeah.
Let me ask you guys spend a lot of time together rehearsing, playing. What do you guys like to do when you're not together and just chilling, being yourselves?
We call each other and just.
Oh, you do?
Colin's back
We just want to hang. Well, actually, AJ and I
married,
are
so-
married and we have a baby.
Oh, well,
so we
there you go.
hang out a lot.
So you're kind of forced to be together.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
But honestly, we all hang out when we're not playing music anyway. So
Now, is the little one, are they into the tunes yet?
he's only 10 months.
Oh,
So
okay.
he'll get there.
I'm sorry, what?
I was going to say.
You've been on stage singing your heart out, looking like this?
Yeah.
Really?
I played the last show we played. I was 3 weeks from giving birth.
Oh,
And eventually, I just had to start pushing the kit away from me more and more as my belly grew.
Longer sticks.
Did any of you put bets that she might give birth on stage?
Yeah.
Yeah?
It was in the
Either
cards,
that or
for
pass
sure.
out.
It was in the
Mike was
from
going to
the
catch
heat.
the baby. He's actually our doula.
I'm the only athlete in the room.
There you go. All right. Oh, that's great. That's great. So we're going to take a short break. So guys, thank you for this.
Yeah.
Thank you for being here. Val, any final words to a great band?
I want to
right
say,
here?
check out their third album. We can find all your stuff online, but
Spotify,
Yep.
music, yep.
So the new single is,
The new EP is called Singles Night.
but there's a new, but
And new
there's a song-
singles. Yeah, it's called I Don't Think I Like You. We've also got Stage Fright. Those are our 2 new singles.
Love it.
Nice.
And then we'll
Thank
be
you
at
guys
Mills
so much.
Hardware
Thanks, guys.
December 7th.
December
Yeah,
7th,
we
Mills
checked it.
Hardware. We'll be back.
Right on.
Fact
Yeah.
checked.
Royal
100%.
Castles, check them out.
Thanks.
See
We'll be
ya.
right back.
Thanks for having us, Hamilton.
Hey, more Super Crawl 2024, Cable 14, right after this. Stick around, folks.
Woo!
Next week on The Pickup, Little Ray's Nature Center serves up yummy treats with a side of thrills and chills.
A Gila monster? Yeah. How? What is that?
You can hold it. Yeah,
Oh,
but you can
hell no.
hold it.
My Fluffy was actually Fluffy. This one.
Your Fluffy was also good.
Catch it Wednesday night at 9:30.
Hi, can I take your order? Hello?
Oh, hey. Wait, what was the question?
Let me guess. One driving high combo, extra baked?
No. Could I get a burger with a side of fries?
Think you're a better driver when you're high? Think again. Smoking weed affects reaction time and concentration. A message from Mad Canada.
Hi, I'm Val Cole, and I want to personally thank you for sharing a wonderful season of Hamilton Life with us here at Cable 14. I hope you're having a safe and happy summer. And remember, you can catch the best of our shows as they encore over the next couple of months. Plus, subscribers can stream episodes on demand at cable14.com. Don't forget to check us out on Instagram at Hamilton Life. Click follow, and we will see you in the fall.
The three big challenges I had was my wife dying, my father dying from COVID-19, financial instability and security was, the whole year was very stressful. And then I heard that the United Way was sponsoring a course in mindfulness, and that certainly happened. My life is moving forward. I'm enjoying life again, and I'm thankful that I was able to take that program. Thank you.
You'll notice Mike Fortune is no longer here. I sent him home. He's just too difficult to work with. No, he's setting up. He's at the merch table. We're going to check in with him in a minute. And then he's heading to the main stage because he's got to do some on-stage hosting to bring up the next band. So we'll throw to him. If we can catch him on time, we haven't seen the last of Mike. Trust me. The show wouldn't be anything without Mike Fortune, but I'm thrilled because Erica is here. She's the owner of Electric Diner, and we're situated right next to you here where our setup is, our mobile. And I gotta say, your place is just lighting up the street. It's so fun and funky.
Thank you. I'm glad you think so.
What's the style that you're trying to reference here?
Well, so we grew up in the 80s. I'm an 80s child. And I grew up going to diners, which were 50s style. Yes. So we sort of jammed both together. So it's an 80s style diner.
That's exactly what it is.
Yes, that's exactly what it is.
And the neon, right, from the 80s.
Well, it's a heritage building, Lister block. So we're not able to put anything on the outside. So we had to really stand out from the inside out. So we did it with neon. It's easy.
You know, that building is a gorgeous
building.
Yeah, it
glows.
What's it called? It's the Lister block?
Lister block,
yeah.
Yes, it's
gorgeous
heritage.
building.
It burned down at one point, restored in 1911, and now we're here glowing it up.
Spectacular. Okay, you just won an award recently.
Yes, last year, the Business Achievement Award, yep.
What do you think was the key to your success?
Honestly, my husband, woo! Well, my husband and I both work together very well. Somehow we're still together. We've been together 12 years now. We have 3 kids, and we stay in different apartments. That's why. So he does back of house, I do front of house. If we cross paths, I think we would definitely nosedive. So he sticks to his zone. I stick to the decorating part, and he sticks to making the food and creating the food. So
that's really smart.
Yeah.
Do you talk about work when you're at home?
All the time.
All the time.
You know, what's nice is like we don't have to set together a meeting. We're just like in the car. We'll do a couple minutes of meeting. We're changing one of our kids. Run through the menu while we're doing that, and then we save a lot of time.
I'm going to throw to Mike, who's at the merch table. Stick around, will you?
Love merch.
More with Erica from Electric Diner. Mike, what's going on at the merch table?
Hey, Val, thank you so much. Yeah, I found my way down here. I'm doing a little double duty. Before I hit the stage, though, I wanted to bump into Aiden here and have a little chat. Aiden, you're managing the merch table this weekend. How's it been so far for you? You're working hard, aren't you?
Always. It's always fun at merch. There's always lots to look at, lots of people coming by. We even have Hamilton stuff this time, which is very exciting.
That is exciting. So you got all the merch here is from all the bands that have it. They want to support, come, spend a few bucks, shirts. What else? Have you seen anything else? What else can we get here?
There's stickers, there's records, there's everything. We have, like I said, we have like Jackson Square shirts this time. We have Supercrawl shirts, so there's lots of goodies. And then we have a merch down at the other end, too.
Aiden, thank you so much for that. You come down to Supercrawl, pick up your merch. I got more work to do. I'm hitting the main stage. Val, back to you.
Now? Oh, me! Oh, hi! We're just winging it here. Back with Erica from the Electric Diner. And thanks, Mike, by the way. So Supercrawl's a big deal in Hamilton.
Yes.
Big deal. The crowds here have been spectacular.
Yeah.
This is the first time you said you've sat down all day.
Yeah, it's really nice. Take your time with this interview.
Is it fair to say you're benefiting from Supercrawl?
100%. I mean, so this is our second location. This is our second year with Supercrawl. A main reason why we took on the Lister Block corner, we're right in front of the main stage. We have the best seats, to be honest. We have the patio facing the main stage, and so people are benefiting from that. We've been busy all day. You know, we know from last year, everyone sort of collapsed at the end of Supercrawl weekend, but now after one under our belt, we know what to do and make it faster and easier.
That's so interesting. You do have to learn how to pace yourself.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, and yesterday was busy but not hectic, and we were kind of like, it made us nervous. Like we're waiting for the explosion.
We can't be that good.
Yeah, exactly. But then we were like, you know what? I think it was just because we've had a practice. We know what to expect. We had the right team, and honestly, we have the hardest working staff. They've been working so hard, and we have a little boardroom in the basement that has like we call it like a safe zone. It's quiet. They can have a break away from the madness, and it's helped us like have the energy to keep going. So yeah. It's been great. Like Supercrawl it's the biggest event in the city all year, and so it's exciting, and we love it, and there's so much Hamilton pride, and we are part of that. We built Electric Diner in Hamilton, so we just love it.
Are you from Hamilton?
Originally, actually born in Halifax, raised in Ottawa, so I used to go to like Zach's Diner in Ottawa is a big go-to for us, a big inspiration for our diner. And Jamie, my partner in crime, he's from London, so it's a pretty similar city. I feel like Hamilton is like a London, Ottawa mix-up.
Interesting. And what made you decide to have this creative, amazing venture in Hamilton?
Well, I have a marketing background. I used to work for Tommy Hilfiger for a long time, window designing, and then I was in a marketing company, from different brands, from like Hershey's, Fiat, all over the place. And so I have I have background in branding, and Jamie's been an exec chef forever. Like he's been in Australia to Vancouver. So after we had our first kid and I came back from mat leave, I thought, let's be our own boss. You're the one with the talent. I can make something look pretty because I've worked with brands before, so let's make a brand together, and it sort of just unfolded that way.
You've got 3 kids. How on earth are you finding the time?
There's so much coffee around here. We love coffee.
Do the kids eat all their meals at the restaurant?
Well, at least once a week we're here. And the menu items, the kids' items are named after them, so they feel like superstars. There's Owen and Archie and Pearl. So they have their own, so they'll order their own thing, of course. So
what's been the biggest seller during Supercrawl?
Well, we reduced our menu a little bit to make it faster. We were smart again this year. But all day. Our electric burger is where we started. We started in the club level at the Thai Cats as a pop-up, and that's how it sort of unfolded. We just thought if we could do it here, maybe we can make a business out of it. And so our electric burger tonight has been, all weekend has been crazy. We actually have a outside pop-up tent doing takeout burgers too.
Oh, that's
so we're hitting them both angles. Yeah.
Well, what's next? You are going to fall down tonight.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep, I hope
so. But tomorrow you're back in it.
We're back tomorrow. Yeah.
After Supercrawl, you'll fall down again. But then looking into the future, what's next?
Well, we would love to open another location.
So 3?
Yeah, Burlington is sort of like where we've been keeping our eye out. And then if we expand, like maybe I'd go to Ottawa. We still have a lot of family out there that are begging us to get out there, and London. But I think Burlington's a nice next step where we can still get there on our own and not have to travel for 5 hours. So we'd love to do that. But that would be our next vision. But we really want to. We've had 2 for 2 years now, and it's been a lot of work, and we're just kind of riding it a little bit, just so we don't push ourselves too far. Let's wait for all 3 kids to be in school. The last one's 3 years old. She's not in school yet, so maybe when she's in school, we have time for a third.
Your youngest is 3.
Yes.
The other 2.
Oh.
Is that who I think it is?
Are we good? Oh,
Erica from Electric Diner, thank you.
No problem. I got to get to work.
Let's go over to Mike Fortune.
Hamilton, are we having fun? Are we enjoying the different smells in the air? I've been here all day. I'm feeling a little. Listen, Hamilton, this has been fun. Thank you so much for being here. Support your local vendors. Support your local food trucks. Of course, support your local community station, Cable 14. We've been thrilled to be here. Thank you so much for allowing us to have this great time. And I also understand our Tiger Cats won today. Listen, you don't want to hear from me anymore. I've already talked way too long. Ladies and gentlemen, you are in for a huge treat. Let's give it up the sailing.